TeeVee games. Regarding the comment about the classic consoles, particularly those released by Nintendo, I find that the NES and SNES Classic are more than just a collection of ROMs in a plastic case. While it is certainly possible to just grab a cheap PC or Raspberry Pi and get the front end, a controller, and some ROMs for a fraction of the cost, Nintendo made these things practically foolproof. For a nominal cost, you get an official controller and a handsome unit that Nintendo left open enough to easily add more games, even those for other systems. Outside of finding the ROMs, you will save a lot of time having to do it all from scratch on your own. These really eliminate many of the headaches of emulation. This is also great for a more casual set, those who know nothing of ROMs and could not possibly care less about the hardware authenticity. They can enjoy the quintessential titles they remember without having to pay the outrageous reseller prices and original cartridges and consoles. As to why they couldn't add more games to the stock unit, this is likely to keep licensing and the unit's cost down. While it's easy to say they should add more and what's already on there, it would likely make the unit very expensive, seeing as how easy they left it to add additional games. I am all for less games, affordable prices. While I don't see these as future valuable collectibles, they say millions of these things, I still enjoy them. Well, you're right on the licensing thing. The Sega Genesis Mini that's coming out, not going to have Shinobi 2, I think because there's a lot of movie characters on that. I think Spider-Man's in that, some other characters. And was that licensed or unlicensed? I'm not sure. For whatever reason, there's certain games that are not going to be on these collections for simple licensing reasons. Or maybe they're movie games, something like that. So I get and understand why there's some games that can't be on these systems. And also, you talk about the ability for a lot of these systems to actually have ROMs, multiple ROMs for different things. Yeah, I saw something crazy. I went on eBay and I saw a SNES Classic running Neo Geo. It advertised it had Neo Geo, PlayStation, Sega, Game Boy Advance. Yeah, that's pretty wicked to actually hook up a SNES Classic and play Neo Geo games. That would trip people out. That'd be kind of funny to hook that thing up and be like, hey, you want to play some Super NES? Oh, let's play some Neo Geo. And they'd be like, how'd you do that? How'd you do that? But it's possible. I've went to places and seen people hack these things. The process might take a little time, but you can actually do it. They always say, do it at your own risk. Now, the PS Classic is the one that I had a little bit of interest in because some of you have been saying it's only like $30 in some Walmarts. I saw one in a glass case at my local Walmart, and it was still $60, and I was like, no way for that. But I was curious about it. As far as adding games that are on it, like I think Tomba is not on it. You can add that. Crash 2. I saw one advertised on eBay. It was like $200, I believe, but it had 240 something games. It's a lot more than the 20 paltry ones it comes with. So yeah, I don't know. It is a value proposition. Something like the PlayStation Classic. I could see myself possibly getting if, there's actually... I've never hacked anything. So I don't know. If I could hack it and add 200 games to it and pick it up for, $30, $40 or something like that, then yeah, the value proposition is pretty cool. Pretty cool for that. But as it stands, and like I said to many people, when I criticized that in a video last year, and when I criticized a lot of these mini consoles, I criticized them assuming most people do not know how to hack these things. But if you know how to hack, if you're really good at that kind of stuff, then I could see these having a really good value proposition. I just don't know if it's possible to actually brick some of these if you do it wrong. So I'm not advocating a lot of you go out and get one of these and start hacking unless you really know what you're doing.